It's Ringside Rewind, and today we're naming the best pro MMA female fighter from shortest to tallest. Female. Standing at 4 feet 7 inches, one of the shortest female MMA fighters is Eunice Ong, who last fought in the Malaysian Invasion MMA back in 2018. At 4 feet 8 inches, we have Ana Guerrera Palacios, who is affiliated with Bone Breakers MMA and last fought in Combate Global in March of 2023. Coming in at 4 feet 9 inches is Jenny the Phoenix Silverio, who is affiliated with Twin Dragons MMA and last fought in Combate Americas back in 2016. Standing at 4 foot 10 is Princess Satoko Shinashi. She last fought in Deep International in February of 2023. Her current pro MMA record is 39-4-2. At 4 foot 11, we have Jessica Hope Hummingbird Holmes. She last fought at International Mixed Martial Arts Federation in April of 2023. Standing at 5 feet tall, we finally enter the UFC with Montserrat Ruiz. Her current record as of this upload is 10-3. She's an active fighter who last fought in August of 2023. Coming in at 5 foot 1 is Jessica Andrade with a current record of 24-12. She is a former women's strawweight champion and has the second most wins in UFC women's history with 15 UFC wins, behind Amanda Nunes, who has 16 UFC wins. At 5 foot 2, we have Hamsao Hee. She has an MMA record of 26-8. Her time in the UFC isn't as accomplished as her time in other organizations. Her most notable achievement in the UFC is winning against Courtney Casey via unanimous decision. Standing at 5 foot 3 is Michelle Waterson Gomez. She made her MMA debut at Ring of Fire 28, and as far as the UFC is concerned, she signed with them back in 2015. Michelle has a record of 18-11. She's also a pro kickboxer, but only has one pro kickboxing bout, and that was a loss. At 5 foot 4, we have Zhang Weili. She is the first UFC champion from China, as she became a strawweight champion at UFC Fight Night 157 when she beat Jessica Andrade via a first round TKO. Standing at 5'5", we have Valentina Shevchenko, probably the best spinning back kicker the Octagon has ever seen. This may be because Valentina is a kickboxer and a boxer, not just an MMA fighter. She's 2-0 in boxing, 57-2 in kickboxing, and 23-4 in MMA bouts. Forget best fighter by height, she's one of the best female fighters, period. Standing at 5'6" is Ronda Rousey. She's far more than just a WWE wrestler, and she's far more than someone who just lost to Amanda Nunes, as her pro MMA record is 12-2. In fact, many of you know she's the first female fighter to sign with the UFC all the way back in November of 2012, and subsequently, she's also the first female UFC champion. Coming in at 5'7" is the raging panda Julia Avila. Julia only has 4 UFC fights so far, but 11 pro MMA bouts. She has 9 wins and 2 losses. Her UFC record is 3 wins and 1 loss. At 5'8", there's no explanation needed. No question this goes to Amanda Nunes. She's probably the best female UFC fighter regardless of height, and having the most female UFC victories at 16 speaks for itself. For reference though, Holly Holm is also 5'8", so she's not going to make this list due to the 5'8" spot going to Amanda. Standing at 5'9" is Irene Aldana. She has 2 Fight of the Night and Performance of the Night bonuses so far in her career. Her total record so far as of this upload is 14-7. For the UFC exclusively, she has a record of 7-5, which at a first glance seems mediocre, but really when you dig into it, 2 of those were split decision losses. She has a unanimous decision loss against Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm. She's not afraid to take on big names at the price of her record taking hits. Let's be honest, there are fighters out there who will dodge big names to keep the records clean. Coming in at 5'10", we have Zara Farron. She's not a UFC champion yet, but she is a champion in the Cage Warriors Academy Southeast. As far as the UFC goes, she is 0-3, but her total MMA record is 6-5. Standing at 5'11" is Macy Chasson. She has 8 wins and 3 losses. Her most recent bout was against the woman 2 inches ago in a loss against Irene Aldana. At 6 feet tall, no question, Megan Anderson. Her MMA record is 11-5. She's tied with Felicia Spencer and Norma Dumont for the most bouts in UFC women's featherweight division history, with 6 featherweight bouts so far. Standing at 6'1", we have Adia Khanazad. She has a pro MMA record of 4-1 and last fought in the Iron Fist Fighting Championship. And at the tallest at 6'2" is Gabby Garcia with a pro MMA record of 6-0 and 1 no contest. She last fought at the Ryzen Fighting Federation back in 2018. So here is the best female MMA fighter from shortest to tallest. Let me know what you thought about this list and what you want to see in the future. Don't forget to tap out that like button and subscribe with notifications turned on. I'm Ringside Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.